Welcome back to the 1000 Cranes video log. I'm Naomi Takeuchi. I'm here in Hickory, North Carolina for the Toastmasters Convention for District 37. I'm here with Kevin Spalding, who is one of the speakers. He is actually the target speaker for the evaluation contest. And I wanted to tell you that he inspired me to go out and donate platelets. I just got a call from the American Red Cross about a few days ago asking for that, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but after hearing his speech I was very inspired. So I wanted him to share with you why it's important to donate blood.
Well, as you may or may not know, Naomi, blood is something that medical science has not been able to duplicate in the laboratory. It only comes from one source, and that's another human body. And so only we as people can provide that. I've been a blood donor for many years and have also been blood type O negative, which is a universal donor. Unfortunately, about 7 or 8 years ago, I had a false positive test that precluded me from ever donating blood again. And so all I can do now is encourage other people to donate blood. And hearing your story gives me all the encouragement that I'm doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and I can tell you too, you weren't there to hear his speech. It was about a 5 to 7 minute speech, which most Toastmaster speeches are that length. And one of the things that he used in his speech was a baton. And he started by using the baton by talking about running a race and how he can't use the baton anymore. And I was wondering if you were a runner before and had the baton imagery come to you. How did that come to you?
Well, I am a runner, but I'm just a distance runner. I stay in shape, just kind of keep myself going. I've never run track in the relay sense. That speech actually came together probably a couple of months ago. I knew I was going to be doing a target speech in this venue, and I began to think, what could I do? I certainly had a lot of material. I could have just drawn something and used that. But I thought, no, I'd like to do the exercise of developing some new material. And I was trying to think, what could I bring that would be valuable for others, and not really thinking of this particular story. And I was taking my son to a soccer practice one afternoon, and as I was driving into the park, there was a sign for a Red Cross blood drive. And I said, yeah, that's what I want to do.
That's what you'll talk about, yeah.
And that was 2.5 months ago. My first draft of the speech had virtually no humor in it, and as you heard me last night,
you did a great job.
Except for the last 45 seconds where it really got heavy.
Yeah, that's
It was really a very humorous speech, which for me just came with letting it ferment in my mind and put it away, come back to it, and over time came to just really express from my heart the encouragement to others to donate blood, because I can't anymore.
Yeah, and I can tell you that I was very moved by Kevin's story. He's an O negative, which is a universal donor, and ironically I'm an AB positive, which is a universal acceptor. But I get calls often because it's hard to match exact blood types, and AB positive is a little more rare. So what they've done is with platelets, if you go, the reason why I was hesitant was that it takes 2 tubes to put in your arms, and your blood comes back feeling a little cold. But I can tell you that now I've made a commitment to Kevin, I've made a commitment to you, watching this on YouTube, that I'm going to go and donate platelets, and go out and donate some blood if you can. You know, do it for Kevin because he can't do it anymore. Any closing remarks?
I've given this speech to a couple hundred people, and in the response in one other audience where people were asked how many people were motivated to donate blood here, based on the number of hands that went up there and the number of hands of equivalent numbers here, if each one of those hands represented 1 pint, that's way more than I could have even donated in the last 8 to 10 years. So by that metric, I know I'm successful, and hopefully I can share this story many times again.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.